tamales because the food here has been scarce as well, along with the rest of you. I've been going on peanut butter and bread for a while, so we're good. A few potato chips as well. Thanks, Mia. So we do have a chance for snow. We have a chance for snow going into tonight and tomorrow. It looks like most of this is going to be light. It appears like this band of snow will be mostly starting in northwest Harris County and then pushing up into Montgomery County, Grimes County, Waller County. And then further north, College Station, Huntsville, you guys may pick up an inch of snow. Livingston, you're going to get some snow as well. Liberty, I think you're going to get some snow as well. The problem is this is going to keep roads icy through the day on Thursday. Let me give you all the timing. Let's just go with the graphics here. So for the immediate Houston area, which is what this forecast is for, like inside the 610 loop, 7 a.m., 29. We're going to freeze tonight. It's a light freeze tonight, but still below freezing. 20% chance for snow in the morning, 30% chance for snow by noon, and then I think it's done going into the afternoon, that chance for snow. And we do get to 37. We get above freezing Thursday before a hard freeze, unfortunately, Friday morning. That'll be the last freeze. We'll warm up after that. This is tonight at 10. Everybody along and northwest of the 59 corridor drops below freezing by or before 10 o'clock. And then Thursday morning, that's 9:30. Let me back that up just a hair, because we're going to reach our maximum low a little bit earlier than that. So let's go 8:30. Yeah, this is more representative. So here's Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Everybody inland is below freezing. The only spot above freezing right there on the coast, Galveston, 37. But even the north side of the bay, Mont Belvieu, Anahuac, you guys are going to hit freezing tonight. Hobby, 32, Bush, 30, Tomball, 28, 26 in College Station. So that is considered a light freeze, although these mid-20s are very uncomfortable, of course, without power. And this is where I think we'll have a band of sleet and snow falling at this time as well. So what about that? So I've got a chance for a frozen mix kind of along and north of I-10 on the west side. Really, I think it's just north of the 59 corridor is the best chance. But even Liberty, Atascocita, Humble, Kingwood, you guys do have a chance for a frozen mix, maybe some snow. And this may begin around 1, 2 in the morning and then just kind of slowly last through at least midday on Thursday. So it's going to be kind of interesting. We rarely get a snow band like that, but that's the setup, and I'll show you the setup in detail. Weather Service has issued a winter weather advisory for our northwest half because of that. So here's the big picture. Here's the winter storm that came through last night and this morning, and thank goodness, if you were with us at 10 o'clock last night, we were looking at the temperatures, and actually Addison and I, kind of all evening long leading up to the 10 o'clock news, we were watching. And temperatures everywhere were just a little bit warmer than the computers were suggesting. And that trend just continued and continued. In the weather office, we follow trends. We're like, hey, look what's happening. So that was great. So at 10 o'clock, we were able to come on and say, you know what? This may not be so bad with this threat for ice on Wednesday. And it really wasn't that bad. Good. So that's exiting. Didn't really add much new ice, although it did add new moisture. So tonight, all the moist spots on the roads are going to refreeze, especially the bridges and overpasses. It's not good to be out tonight. This is our next storm system. I circle here, but look what's happening right in here. Already getting some precip there near the Big Bend. So that, I think, is going to end up marching in here even as we head just a little bit after midnight. And it's all because of the jet stream. And if you're a regular viewer, you know we tracked this jet stream. We tracked it when we were watching this cold air when it was back in Siberia 2 weeks ago, speculating maybe we would have it, and it certainly played out. So this is interesting. We're going to have a jet streak right over Houston tomorrow. It's already kind of setting up right now. What this orientation of the jet does is you've got air coming in along the jet, and it's moving, let's say, at 50, 60 knots here. And then it gets into this area and it quickly accelerates to 80, 90, 100 plus knots. So when you get an acceleration like that at 34,000 feet, it creates a vacuum right over that spot at 34,000 feet. So that causes the air to rise. It sucks up into that vacuum, and when you get rising air, you get condensation, you get clouds, you get precipitation, and if it's cold enough, it ends up as sleet or snow, and that's what we're going to get. That's what the models are suggesting. So here's 2 a.m. You up tonight? A little bit of sleet and snow, maybe mostly snow, just north of I-10. That may be also in northern Harris County. We go into 7 a.m. mix of sleet and snow. Tomball, 99 connector out there at 290 and I-10 getting sleet and snow. That'll be icy. Montgomery County, sleet and snow. Waller County, sleet and snow. Austin County, Washington County, Grimes County, Navasota to Huntsville, to Livingston, Polk San Jacinto County. It's a pretty good band of snow. Now, I don't think it's going to be very wide, but where it comes down, it may come down at a pretty good rate at times. There may be an inch or so of snow. And look at how this extends all the way back. San Antonio, even south of San Antonio, is going to get a decent coating of sleet and snow overnight tonight. So that was going into 7 a.m. Look at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We've still got this band of snow in our northwest counties. Look at San Antonio and Austin getting a dusting of snow, or maybe more than a dusting of snow tomorrow. It finally comes to an end Thursday evening. How much snow? Models are not overly bullish on a whole lot. I think what falls for the most part is going to be light, but maybe more than an inch in spots. Now this model just happens to have a bullseye there on College Station. Doesn't mean that Conroe couldn't get an inch of snow tomorrow. Doesn't mean that Brenham Industry, maybe even Tomball, get a ½ inch of snow. It just depends on if that band waffles a little bit, which they often do. So there's your snow potential for tomorrow. And then it's going to get cold. This is Friday morning at 7:30, and of all the things that are happening with the snow and the cold temperatures tonight, it's the cold Friday morning that's really our next problem, because it will be what's considered a hard freeze, mid to low 20s into the teens. Brenham goes down to 18, College Station 17, Bush 25, Angleton 27. So everybody gets frozen again. That is no fun. But after Friday morning, the sun comes out and we should get into the mid-40s Friday afternoon, and then 60s, near 70 by Sunday afternoon. Yes, please. We stay very mild going into next week. So we're going to thaw out. Hopefully, this gives our power providers a chance to catch up. The models are going to update before 10 o'clock like they always do, so we will have a fresh look at it. But I don't expect any major changes in the models. This snow should be interesting. I'll be very curious at 10 to see how close and where, and if that snow is already developing just to the west of Houston. That's going to be interesting to watch. So join us then. We'll take a look at the radar together. We'll get through 2 more days of cold, and then we'll get into the weekend, and we'll all be able to pick our heads back up. All the latest news as well on what's going on with the power situation. You know, we've got reporters all over the place at 10 o'clock. Len, Mia, and Jason and I will see you on the TV side at 10.